losers semis. But here is that extra little bit of change-up from Vivi. No more will we be seeing the Lucario Wolf, which isn't that bad, but Terry Wolf is legitimately much more dangerous, and in all of the best ways for Terry.
So you mentioned in the first duel we saw, which was Vivi versus Injo, if I remember correctly, you mentioned Terry's burst options and like zone breaking abilities. And that's probably going to have to be one of the biggest X factors here for Vivi if he's going to be able to stick on this character. Because like we're not assuming, like I don't think it's right to assume that even if this goes to a game 2 or game 3 that Vivi might still stay under.
It's hard to say. I think the Terry is here to stay, just based on their own commitments and how they want to operate, and especially given how this game is going very, very well. And Terry is really winning right here. Go is a menace. So it just kind of comes down to how well Jakal deals with things like that. Empty land down tilt is a menace, and you have to choose something with Go online because down tilt, up tilt, Power Geyser breaks shield from full. You have to pick an option, and it's just a matter of can Vivi cover it early, which they did.
No!
Sadly, they didn't make it back to stage in time.
Was that like 7%? Was that worth it?
Power Dunk's kind of crazy, so
yeah.
Maybe?
It looked cool. It looked sick. Meanwhile, you can't give those things away to Jakal for free because he's gonna take it and run with it. Now,
I'm just kind of waiting to see how, because Vivi's been doing a lot of scouting for offensive options, covering a lot of jumps, playing the dash back and forth type of game, maybe even playing out of shield as well. But I want to see them make that commitment, kind of throw Jakal's timing a little bit off. Like, go for that dash attack, go for that dash grab. There it is. Like, get crazy with it and cover yourself with Terry's insane frame data. Because if Jakal is off on a punish, you know that's where Terry jab is waiting.
Yeah, and that's such a cool, not a confirm, but like pseudo cross up there, able to kind of break Jakal's ankles a little bit. And now with Go on deck, this is where you can really put the hurt on. If you can make it back to the ledge. Which
Did some.
Yep. Oh. Now,
Terry's got plenty of weight in order to survive that. The lasers is going to force a low recovery, but they do so without a hitch. Crack shoot's so good.
That parry earlier could have been devastating for Jakal, but wisely gets the hell off of that platform, like as soon as he sees that parry, because that eliminates Vivi's options for being able to punish there.
I understand that, right? Despite how good charged rising tackle can be, if you do it from high enough, Vivi you're still not snapping to ledge, and that leaves you very open to Wolf's plethora of ledge hitting options.
Yes.
You need to be careful with it. Some of that air dodge didn't quite get there, and it gives Jakal a chance.
Angles on point from Jakal, able to snap the ledge.
Ooh, the jump call out, but the having to respect crack shoot oftentimes stuffs Jakal's combos, usually at just 1 or 2 hits. But once you start covering the crack shoot, that's when disadvantage really starts for Terry.
Yes, very true. And you saw, like, even just like a seemingly innocuous crack shoot there, Jakal was able to cover that and push Vivi over the century mark.
This is so scary. Oh, but the grab was so good from Jakal. Able to get the run on shield, the Power Geyser.
Oh, Power Geyser!
Spooky. But another grab comes in. This will just be, just a grab release, forcing back to ledge, covering with dash attack as well. Jakal making sure.
Trying to get the buffered option there.
Maybe. I really like just you play the long game. Terry has a hard time getting off of the ledge sometimes, forced to rely on things like crack shoot, and you never want to take the risk at giving them those big openings.
Oh man, Vivi coming alive suddenly. Oh, but slightly mistimed. There's the pack throw.
Insanely good tick throw. Down air. An up air from ledge. That was so good from Jakal. So most of the time, right, a lot of Terry players will do full hop dare to catch jump. Landing nair, since landing nair combos into either dare or burn knuckle or back air or what have you. But since Vivi was already at 176, any trade with Wolf aerials kills. So just go for the trade.
Yeah, I was just about to like. I'm so glad you laid that out like in such a comprehensive manner because my first thought was like, oh my god, who the hell trades with Terry at those percents? The answer, Jude Harris.
Yeah. Situational awareness is king in fighting games in general, but platform fighters especially, since there's a lot more variety in the situation that you have to be aware of. And Wolf is prepared for all of it. That's what makes him so good. Ooh.
Nice down hold.
Down hold gang.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We do a little holding down.
Just a touch.
As a treat. Vivi doing a little edge guarding here, getting that down tilt. Burn knuckle, right?
Burn knuckle.
Hell yeah.
Insane
very
how much shield
clean
damage.
there.
I love how Terry mains have like hidden, quote unquote hidden. Like everyone knew this character was broken as hell, but hidden just like what makes him broken. Because like of course down tilt and jab and his specials like Buster Wolf, like all that stuff is crazy. But you know what's so crazy are things like how Nair and Dare can cancel into his specials, and they have really generous auto cancel windows. So you can throw out a lot more traps than it seems, and sometimes the buttons just don't stop.
Yeah. Like this is where like this sort of blender can really throw you for a loop. Right there, like you chase down, like you think you're out of the jab. Oh no! I'm
dead.
Sorry, fucker. You're still in there. You think you're safe on the ledge? Nope. Catch this down tilt. Oh man, and Vivi just going straight back in.
The regrab.
Oh my goodness.
They're putting on a show here. It's like this is when Terry's allowed to work. Like even despite losing that game, Jakal had a lot of strong moments where they shut down when Vivi was allowed to move and where. In this game, there is no strings on him.
We've seen 3 games now tonight where Jakal goes down 2 stocks to his opponent, but this is the first one that's game 2, which I think could be very telling about the mental lead that each of these players has in terms of their adaptations of their opponent.
I mean, keep in mind, Vivi is an amazingly high-caliber player in his own right. What keeps Vivi down isn't his skill, isn't their skill as a competitor, but rather nerves. They sometimes get very dangerous, get dangerous amounts of anxiety on big stages, and the nerves can hit any competitor really harshly. But in a local setting,
throw it out, man. Just throw out the freaking burn knuckle. Hell yeah.
Yeah. In a local setting, they have that confidence. They have that self-assurance to make those plays and make the right calls at the right time, even if it is just, hey, Terry's burn knuckle is pretty dang good. What if I just use it to try and stuff out Jakal while my percent is still low enough for the risk not to be too high?
At those percents, it's only got to work once.
This is true.
And this now, we potentially might be seeing a counter pick from Jakal.
3, 2,
okay, so we're adding a platform.
Go!
Yeah, it's Vivi making the smart call, the good decision of don't give Wolf the space to move and really let him mix you up. Ban PS2. It's good. You can do it.
Yep.
You can do that.
Yep. It's not as verboten as you might think.
In fact, it's extremely good to do against a lot of characters in this game. Like
such as perhaps Wolf,
Snake, Steve, Trainer. Like these are all good, common characters.
You're literally just listing Tri-State's greatest hits. Like throw Palutena in there, who by the way is also really good on PS2. Anyway. So
that rant aside,
we do have that X factor of a top platform here on Battlefield, and it's very definitely. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say Terry, a character that's more inclined to kill off the top, strictly due to rising tackle. But Wolf doesn't have that up smash. It hasn't really been a huge factor here in this set, but it is the sort of thing that may loom.
There's that F tilt on the hitting slightly below ledge and connecting on rising tackle that we were mentioning a little bit earlier, Clamp. But I think I think the main thing for this top platform is that it gives Wolf a place to go to from off stage that isn't easily accessible from Terry. Terry has to commit quite a bit in order to kill from top platform that isn't a hard read, which sometimes you just need those escape options. In the driver's seat right now, though, Jakal is chilling at the very least, though certainly not in any, certainly at the threat of death if the moment calls for it, and the moment does with that jab into rising tackle, killing off the top. Battlefield Blasphem's not helping him out there.
Right. Now, like, the percents look very, very disparate right now, but 8 more percent, and Vivi has the tools that they need to really make things get ugly. The percent lead could absolutely evaporate in a mere 1% of damage for Vivi.
You know what's hilarious? So Laser usually does 8%, but because it's stale, it didn't quite reach go at that point. Doesn't matter at that point. I just thought it was funny.
The mind games. You get an extra 1 laser before Terry gets into go mode.
Still at 34 and 176. This is not just go. This is go with rage and a lot of survivability on hand. Another crack shoot from ledge.
Honestly, that power dunk, I don't know if Vivi should have gotten away with that. They're very lucky to be alive there. They're very lucky to get that KO. This is Jakal leaning back in his chair because he knows that, like, okay. Now, you can maybe breathe. You can breathe like half of a sigh of relief because you've gotten the Buster Wolf off the table. For now.
This is the Spacey against FGC matchup, and while it's not as swingy as a character like Ken or Kazuya, Terry offers that same kind of dynamic with a better neutral, where sometimes you do all this work, you win neutral 5 times, but I kill you off of 1, and you just have to hold that.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Trying to bait out an option with a jab into jump. Oh, challenging there.
How many times has crack shoot come off from ledge, and how many times has it worked? Like, it's such an insanely strong option. It's that clean, clear zone breaker that lets Terry play as offensively as he does. Okay, sure.
When you have a move that, like, is a legitimate option against Wolf Nair, it's a good move.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but go on deck. Gotta watch the confirms here.
Trying to make a read there. Spot dodges for the second down till doesn't hit. That was kill. That was death. Oh, that
my
wasn't go.
goodness. Both players living by the skin of their teeth. That's not gonna do it. But setting up. Oh my god. All using every single one of those iframes to avoid that Wolf down smash.
So scary as how Vivi just potentially had the kill in the palm of their hands. They landed down tilt 1.
Whoa!
Terry jab, everybody.
And again, the very, very deep bag of tricks from Vivi, showing everything that they can do on this character. This is a scary player to have to go up to against in whoever comes out of loser's side. Vivi absolutely earning their place in top 2.
And it's a representative of that same type of play that they made a little bit earlier. I think it was in the previous game or the game before, where they went dash attack into hold jab or dash attack into down tilt. Let a move that is usually really committal, and for Terry is committal, throw off the sense of timing from Jakal and convert that into a stock of your own with your very quick options that convert into kills. Late dash attack into jab, covered jump from ledge. There it is. There my thumb is. Covered jump from ledge, and then also covered spot dodge as well.